Hello guys, welcome back, hope you are well. So today we're going to be looking at the Britons Archer Rush. So I've got a British Archer Rush video on the channel already, which is 22 population. This one is an improved version, this one is 21 population. So 22 pop is probably a little bit outdated really, to be honest. It's kind of like the old meta with regards to Britain's Archer Rush, whereas this one is probably better suited for the way things are being done nowadays in terms of the gameplay. So first 5 villages go onto your sheep, and then your next 4 go over to wood with a lumber camp. So we're taking advantage of the Britain's faster gathering rate with the sheep at this point. So we only need 5 on sheep with the Britons. So there's a few builds for Britain's Archer Rushes that I've seen. There's a couple of 19 pop ones that I've seen, and been playing around with those, and I decided to stick with this one as 21 population. And the reason being, with 19 population, you're either just going for 1 archery range, or you're going for 1 with a delayed second range. So with a delayed second range, you actually work out that you're by about 12 minutes 45, you've got about 8 archers with fletching, and it's exactly the same as this one. So the only benefit really for that is the fact that you'll perhaps have a couple of archers in your base ready in case there's a man-at-arms rush. So it's probably more beneficial from a defensive point of view rather than an offensive point of view. So next village that came out just went to lure the second boar, and then we're just going to add another one to sort of boar or a sheep, whatever we've got here. And then the next village is going to come out, make 2 houses, and then go to berries. And then we're going to add another 3 onto berries. Don't know what happened with that boar oil. Wasn't the best, was it? But it's fine, nothing to see here. So yeah, we're going to send 3 more over to berries, and then one of these villages is going to go off and lure the second boar as well during that time. So yeah, it certainly seems to be the best option. I think a 19 population build is good from a defensive point of view, or if you're going to attack early but with only like 2 or 3 archers, and that's mainly just to deny walls. And buy yourself a little bit of time and just be annoying. You can't really attack with higher numbers because it's just not going to happen. It's just not beneficial going at a lower population if you're just going to be attacking with what you would normally attack with. You've got to mix it up, you've got to change, because 19 population, you're not going to have the economy that you need. So now we've got all that we need on berries. We're sending 3 more to boar, so we've just got another 2 to come out. And then we're going to send 2 over to wood after that. Then we're going to click loom, and then we're going to advance to the feudal age. So it's quite a good one, quite a good build. It's pretty strong. You do find with this one compared to another archer build, you actually have to have 9 on gold to be able to maintain constant archer production with the Britons, and that's all because the archers train more quickly than they would ordinarily. So you've got to make amends for that and have an extra villager on or 2 onto gold. But that does mean that you can mass up an army a little bit quicker than anybody else. So in that respect, it's pretty good. So just wait for this last villager to come out to wood, and then loom is going to be on the way. And then there's quite a few bits we need to do when we're progressing up to the feudal ages. It's a little bit fiddly, perhaps. There's a lot of moving about and readjustments to be made. The first of which is going to be sending 3 of those sheep villagers over to gold. And then we're going to send 4 over to wood. So 2 of those will be on straggler trees, 2 of them will be on the main wood line. And then a final villager we're going to send forward because we want to be able to make a house and a barracks. We'll be going just in a minute. There we go. Come on. There we go. Finally. Probably, not sure if that was a little tiny bit late. I think it was okay. I think it was a very tiny bit late. and send him over, but it's fine. So just before feudal age comes in, we are going to take one of these villagers, probably that one because the other one's got low health, and send that one forward. And it's just so that by the time feudal age comes in, that villager is going to be up here ready to get a range down. So we'll speed it up. As you can see, on the way forward, ranges are coming down now. And essentially what we're going to do from this point is just send 5 new villagers to gold. So we'll end up with 8 on there. But one of these builders is going to go from building over to gold. And the other builder, once the archer range is made, is just going to make some houses, get a blacksmith down and keep making houses and walling up, essentially. So walls are a little bit late with this build, potentially, in comparison to current meta in terms of walling up. But hopefully you'll be able to be getting quite a good massive archers together pretty quickly with it. As I say, it is 2 villagers quicker than a normal archer rush, plus you have faster creation time of the archers, so you should quite easily be able to out mass your enemy in that respect, providing you're coming up against a standard 23 pop or 22 pop archer rush with a generic civ. If you're coming up against Ethiopian's 20 pop build order that I've got on the channel, then you might struggle a little bit, but it'll be fine. But now we've got the 9 on gold, what we're going to be doing is just adding villagers to farms. This villager on sheep is going to make a farm. We've got fletching just coming in now, and we're going on the attack with 6 archers. There's going to be 2 more coming out shortly, so as I say, around about 12:45, 12:50 we should have fletching and 8 archers. So there's number 7, number 8's coming out now, but we are on the attack. We've been able to hit this wood line. Just going to pick off those militia, and as you can see, we're just still constantly making archers. More villagers are coming out, and eventually we'll start being able to get quite a good farm economy down, start to just get properly walled up. You may be able to look at getting another lumber camp down soon, so I just have sent a villager over to wood actually, just so that we can start looking at getting that second lumber camp down. But that's partly because I used those straggler tree villagers to make farms, so I've got to kind of replenish them really. But yeah, certainly once we've got enough wood, we'll be getting a second lumber camp down and start going for that efficiency. So yeah, it is only 1 lumber camp to start off with, and you do risk a little bit of efficiency from that, but I think it just works smoother. It helps the whole build go smoother by not having that second lumber camp. But you can make it, you can include it in the build. I just felt myself as though it just made things a little bit smoother by not including it. So that's up to you if you include a second one or not. But we've just been housed, and so I think that's a good time to stop the video. So if you do enjoy Age of Empires 2 content, you're looking to learn build orders or improve the game, do by all means check the channel out and subscribe, and also give the video a little like if you found it useful. Cheers guys, see you on the next one.